Can you forgive me? Can you? Are you able to? I don't know if you can. Hopefully you can. But 8 minutes, this is the latest I've ever been to a live. Shocking. Just not okay, you know? Just not okay. But I've actually been at this computer for literally the last 2 hours and, well, technically 20 minutes. Hi, Twigsy. Look at that. First in. Boom. We love to see it. All right, quickly now. When is everyone else going to arrive? When? When is Ethan coming? When is Abby coming? When is Sam going to get here? Give us the times. Let's make bets. Let's go. Let's do this. I reckon. Okay, instead of doing it times, let's do orders. I reckon. Oh, did you get my email? I sent an email to everyone, as many people as I could, saying, you know, I will be late today. So latest will be 10 past 12 because I had a podcast interview at 10 a.m. Then at 11, I had some training I had to do for an hour, which would have gone through to 12, but it went through to 12. And then there was questions after that. And I was like, oh, but I don't have the time. So I had to go, which is why I was late. Also, because I've been here, I have been drinking my coffee, but obviously I need toilet breaks. I had to get breakfast and all of that. And I was just like, rah. So yeah, I was like, I'm going to give myself a little moment to catch myself and collect myself. Also managed to get my Vimto filled up. So, you know, priorities, Twigsy. That's all right. I mean, you know, whether you did or didn't, I want to make sure you at least had the message. Is this, yeah, I was going to say this. I don't know why this monitor likes to do this. And I'm just stay here. Can you just behave yourself? Stay center. That would be great. So how are you, Twigsy? How's it going today? Tell us all me and, you know, no one else. Dexter thinks I've already done my live, so I don't know if he'll come in today because he came in while I was doing the meetings, which is really helpful, and tried to sit on my lap. I was like, not now. This is not the time. We're not doing the live. You didn't even say welcome to DansDen Live. I haven't said it yet. Welcome to DansDen Live, number 67. I think that's him. Wait a minute. Yep, there he is. Here he is. Oh, Dexter, you know, don't you? You know the trick. So he's already come in once to say hello. Come on. There we go. All right. Today, now you can come up here. Oh, hello. There we go. Dexter, look, you got fans, Dexter. The people are saying hello to you. Look at the look. Oh no, okay, we're not doing that. Just stroke me, will you? Go on, tell him what you feel on the inside. Really, use your words. I think he really likes this mic because of the way it's laid out. Obviously, with like the metal grating. I really need to wipe this. Hang on a minute. I'm going to get some wipes because this has not... I don't wipe it. I need to wipe it. Hang on a minute. It's disgusting. Excuse me, Twigsy. I'm going to come right back. But first, we've got to go and get wipes. La, 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 la. Okay, here we go. You went out with you went out. Fantastic. Where'd you go? What'd you do? Amazing. That's really good news. What'd you get up to? What was the purpose of the journey? That's your butt, isn't it? Every time. I mean, it's almost redundant. It's pointless me mentioning it because you can just assume now that every time he appears on screen, you just know that his butt smells. So eventually he'll get down and start cleaning it. Because it's time. DansDen Live is the cleaning time. Time to clean our butts. Can you just please come out? That would be cool. If you could just come out. Stop it. Right. I don't think I've used the wipe box properly. Oh, I just spat everywhere. Just give me a second while I just clean this. I didn't know you had animals. That's amazing. Oh, cool. Nice. Right, hopefully this doesn't ruin it. My God. Oh. How dirty was it? Let's see. I mean, it's not, you can't really see anything. But that's not the point. Just because you can't see dirt doesn't mean that it's not there. So I'm just going to continue wiping this. What's up, Sam? How's it going, dude? Welcome. How are you? So now you've got a mini farm, 4 chickens and 2 ducklings. That's really cute. That is so cute. I love that. I didn't know you had animals at your house, Twigsy. That's awesome. How long have you had the chickens for then? And did you have ducklings before? Well, obviously not, because you said you got ducklings and now you have 2. So there's no way you would have had 1 and then got ducklings and only got 1 duckling, because you would have said, I got duckling without the S. I use those same words to dog's paws. He's end up pulling out like 5. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Honestly. I love them. They're great. I might use them to wipe his face as well because, ew. Look, you're just slobbering all over the place, mate. Like, come on, give us your face. No, we're going to... It's time to clean your face. Here we go. Ready? Da-da, da-da-da-da, because you dribble everywhere. He hates it. He hates it. La, 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 la. He hates it. He hates it. La, la, la. He really hates it, but I'm gonna stop doing this eventually because he's gonna get mad at me eventually. So I'm gonna put it down. But you need that because you dribble, Mister. Oi, you dribble. You know that, don't you? You dribble, Mister. We've had chickens for a few weeks. Oh, okay, all right then. So what inspired the new animals in the place? Sam, have you got pets? You got a cat or dog or something? I've had ducks when she was younger, but my family never had ducks. Okay. Oh, that's really, no, I really like that. I like the idea of like, you know, unconventional pets. And they are, exactly, they're very cute. They're very cute. And, you know, they're probably not constantly needing attention and strokes and love like some pets do. Like some animals out there who, when you're trying to get some work done or do a live show and entertain people, they don't come in and interject everything and then, you know, get in the way. Also concerns me that he wants to be in my armpit because I've had so much. I'm just going to say it's kind of gross, but because I've had so much coffee today, I'm a bit sweaty. It's really nasty. I'm going to go for a run after this. But he keeps wanting to go into my armpit. I'm like, dude, ew, stop. What is wrong with you? No. You got a dog. Oh, cool. What kind of dog do you have? I didn't know you had a dog. Did I know you had a dog? I didn't know you had a dog. What kind of dog do you have? And what's the name? And then what we'll do, Sam, is maybe I could call the dog and see if they actually come and then be like, you know, talking to the dog through your viewing device, shall we say? Shall we say? Black rabbit. Toro. Oh, my God. Toro. What a name. Toro. 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 How do you say it? Do you just say Toro? I'm guessing you just say Toro. Or do you do it with the accent? Toro. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was a nice idea. Yeah, black labs are cute. I mean, dogs are cute, but black labs are cute. But yeah, there you go. Just Toro. You just say Toro, right? You don't give. Do you ever try and give it an accent? You Toro, Toro, come Toro. Feeding time for Toro. Toro time. Do you ever? No, you ever do that? No. I mean, I probably would. I mean, you'd think. I mean, Dexter. Dexter's Dexter though. There's no accent ever. You don't ever do that. Well, I think now's the time to start, Sam. Now's the time to start giving it a go. Just every night, Toro! And when you see him in the morning, first thing, hey, Toro! What's a wolf and what's a barking? Toro, my friend. This guy, he just doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, I'm noticing. I'm lying here. I'm very aware. I'm just super hyper aware, Dan. You're not stroking me right now. So what's going on? That's basically him right now. I can see your hands, but I cannot feel them upon my person. Please explain. Because according to the transaction upon which I arrived here to experience is not happening. So I want to understand why it is I can see the hand, but I cannot feel it upon my person. What is going on? We need to talk about this. That's Dexter. And he'll tell you himself. Listen. You hear that? Strong. All right, there's no need to swear, mate. There's no need to swear. Unnecessary. Wow. Someone's upset. As you can see, I'm slowly losing my mind as I make up words that the cat definitely will never absolutely use and then create a whole fake narrative and story out of it for your pleasure and joy. I'm so alone. I'm not at all. It's fine. Yeah, so Sam, how have you been? What have you been up to the last kind of 24 hours or so? I mean, I'll say to you, Twigsy, the weirdest pets I had, and it's not really that weird, but the weirdest pets I had. Actually, no, wait a minute. The weirdest pet I had was a goat. Way back when I was like 6 or 7. I lived in Ghana in Africa for like 3 years of my life as a kid, and we had a goat. I'm going to confess, I wasn't very nice to the goat, and I forever feel guilt about that because I don't know where the goat is now. Pretty sure it's not alive, because that was a long time ago. But ow! The nails in the leg. You are literally trying to shish kebab my knee with your claws. I can see you. Look, you're ruining my damn trousers, mate. Oh, this relationship is not working. This is not a healthy relationship that we have, Dexter. It's not. I love this, Sam. So you told me not much is going on, but what you're also probably going to tell me in a second is that, someone approached you for a record deal and they've signed you for like, a £200,000 deal to make 3 albums over the next 5 years. And so you've just been hired, but you'll be like, it's all right. Just chilling, not much. I'm just hanging out. There's nothing big. In fact, I'm going to look for myself. I'm going to find out how many views your videos got to now, because I honestly, the cat does need relationship counseling actually, because I'll tell you what, yesterday was particularly clingy. This cat, particularly clingy. Like I gave him snacks, I gave him some attention, I gave him dinner, and did he leave me alone? No. Meow, 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 meow. No, all day, just wouldn't shut up. And I'm like, what do you want? I let him outside. He went outside. He came back inside. Meow, 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 meow. And then I gave him food. He ate. Meow, meow, meow. And then he was like all needing attention. So I cuddled him. Meow, meow, meow. So, oh my God, mate, what is wrong? And then eventually my partner comes home and he shuts up. What's that about? I spend 4 months of my life with you, and you just give me nothing but this all day. All day. He's not even looking at me. He's not even, he sat on my lap. He's using me for his comfort, but he will not engage in the conversation for us both to be comfortable. He's a narcissist. That's what it is. That's not is that right? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Then isn't that just cats? I don't know. And also, do we not raise them this way? Is this not our fault that the cat is indeed a selfish little prick? Let's dig into that. No, let's not. Yeah. And then this morning, right. So my partner came home late because they did it like a double shift, did a heavy double shift, like 7 a.m. until 7 a.m. in the morning, until finishing work at 10:15 in the evening, and then getting home at around 11:15 in the evening, and then having to wake up the next day at 5 o'clock to go back to work. That's not a good time. But you think, all right, get home, go straight to bed, go to sleep, fine. But this had different plans. This thought that 3 a.m. was the best time to jump on my partner and purr in her face and paw at her face. Oh, she was mad. And I was like, mad, because he should know, he's learned already that he does not wake us up before the time, because we will kick him out of the bedroom and send him downstairs and lock him in the kitchen. But does he learn? Apparently not. So then he's being a pain. Then we try to kick him out of the bedroom, but he's meowing and meowing and meowing. We can't sleep. So we let him back in, and then he's back on our chest purring and pawing at her face and stuff, just basically keeping us awake. And then the food timer pops and he pisses off downstairs to go and eat. And it's like, what was the point in all of that? What was the point? What was the point? I've been in and out of sleep since 3:30 this morning. My partner's been awake since 4 in the morning after having gotten back from work from 11 in the evening. And you don't care. You just want strokes. Right, I think I've just let all that out. I think I've let some steam off. I think I feel good now. It's at 5K. Oh, that's what I was going to look at. I got distracted massively. Excuse me. Let's say like 5K. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay then. Do you realize, Sam, you're a topic on YouTube? Literally, you type in your thing and there's a little thing on the right that says Sammy7. You don't have a channel per se, but you have topic. You are a topic that YouTube has created just for you. How cute is that? How lovely of YouTube to do that for you. That is lovely. Your dog chews up everything. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what I prefer. I don't want my dog to actually, you know what? I prefer the cat for that, because actually there's a lot of things I know the dog could chew in this house, and I deliberately looked over at my PlayStation with all the cables and stuff. I would go ballistic, and I've got a lot of cables. I've got a lot of things that if you chew on it, I can't do a lot of stuff. So actually, not having a dog was So actually, I prefer this cat, this whiny, meowing little. Oh, you're going now. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, you don't you? Off you go. Go on. Why are you going into the bathroom like you heard something? All you heard was the ghost of my toilet trip this morning. That's it. Oh, right. The window's open. That's probably what you're hearing, mate. Who's chubby, though? Who's a chubby boy? You're a chubby boy. Anyway, sorry. I'm going to stay focused. Stay focused. Oh, is your distributor? What do you mean? Distributor? You have a distributor? You have a distributor all of a sudden? What's going on, Sam? What is this? What is this? Talk of distributor. What's going on? So wait, what? How did that happen? Because that wasn't the case before, was it? You didn't always have a distributor, but now you suddenly do. So here we go. This is what I mean. Twigsy, by the way, Twigsy meets Sam. Sam will play down all of his success all the damn time and be like, yeah, whatever. Sam will literally become like the world's best-selling artist in his field, and like he'll be in an interview, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, Sam, how do you feel about all your success? You must have worked so hard, and it's been a long journey, and now you're here. You're like, how do you feel?" And he goes, "Yeah, I mean, I had a Greg's chicken pasty earlier. It was pretty good." That's it. That's how Sam played it off. Like, yeah. I mean, I did have trouble having a poo earlier, but that's probably because I ate too much cheese the day before. So, yeah, that's it. That's Sam right there. You're humble, but you're allowed to celebrate your success, mate. I mean, Twigsy over here, you just fell off your chair. Okay, well done, Twigsy. Twigsy over here gets a lot. Like Twigsy's got like a few. How many thousand subscribers have you got now, Twigsy? It's hang on, like 3,000. You've got a really strong following. It's quite impressive, very impressive. 3,100, yeah, on 26 videos, and you know, Twigsy's humble, but also Twigsy is like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm really proud of it. I got 3. Actually, Twigsy told us that they got 3K views. But you don't even talk about it. That's a different thing, man. You see, even Twigsy's counting 3,101. Like she can tell you right there. They can tell you right there. Boom. That's it. It's done. But you, Sam, you don't even talk about it. You got to talk about it at least. There's a difference between humble and hiding. There's a very big difference, my friend. Very big difference. You can be humble with your success. And I want you to celebrate your success. I know I'm saying I want you to celebrate your success. You may not want to celebrate it, but I'm saying you should celebrate it. And I'm projecting that onto you. I'm forcing you to celebrate it because these are the wins that if you could go down the road, right, and miss all of these things. And if you play down and minimize all of the things that you did and all the work you did to get where you are and to achieve what you've achieved, then you'll maybe reach one day and go, I have no idea how I got here. I don't get it. I just kind of chilled and da-da-da. And actually, I speak from personal experience for this. I completely forget some of the things that I had to do to get to where I am, right? Oh, you do celebrate. Oh, good. Okay. When you say like sometimes, do you mean like you take an excuse like the Saturday night piss up to suddenly turn to your mate halfway through the night and be like, dude, I got like 4,600 views on my video. And they're like, oh my God, that's great. And then you go, woo! And then you take a shot and forget about it and go on with your life. Is that what you mean? Or do you actually have a party to literally celebrate? The purpose of the party is Sammy7 got 4,600 views in the video. Is that what you do? Yeah, see, the first one, right? The first one, not the second one, the first one. That's what you do. That's not the same, Sam. It's not the same. That's not it. Joe, I'm worried I might have to. I've got to fix my chair because this thing is rickety as hell. I don't know what's happened. I think I've just been misusing it, but it is falling apart. It's cracking. And it makes me feel bad because I'm like, I'm not even that heavy. But I do need I need a proper computer chair. I really do. This one isn't good enough. Well done, Tracy. Oh dear. Yeah. So eventually that will happen to me as well. At some point, I'm just going to fall off my chair for sure. Sam, yeah, you gotta, you know, it's good. It's healthy. It's healthy. It's okay to celebrate your wins, man. It's really okay. In fact, it's encouraged. And it's not to be like, how I'm better than you. Look at what I did. Yada, yada. That's not the point. No, the point is to be literally celebrate that you did something. You achieved something. And it's not that you achieved something and someone else didn't. It's that you achieved something. That's it. Celebrate it. And not in a moment at a party. We did it. Yeah, we got the views. Woo. All right. So anyway, how is Jesse? Like, what are they up to? No. No, won't have it. You take the whole thing, you know? You take the whole thing and you celebrate the whole thing. You hear me, Sam? Are you listening? Because I see you not typing stuff. I see Twigsy talking, and I'll get to that in a second. But Sam, are you listening? Because I don't see you typing stuff. I see you doing there like, yeah, I'm just going to listen. I'm like, whatever, chill. Whatever. I don't know why I'm doing this stuff, because you don't do that ever. This is not you. You're the least pigeon person I know. Like, you don't do any of that. Well, I'm Sam. I do music and I make music, and I've got a YouTube topic thing going from my distributor. Pay them like 20 quid a year. And my recent video got 4,600 views. It's now closer to 5K. It's all right. I'm Sam, and my band name is AB7. That's not Sam. That's completely not you at all. I don't know why I do it. I think it's because I jump into it. It's something about like just like in my head, it's a stereotypical Brit. That's how why. And I don't know why, because you're not even a stereotypical Brit at all in the slightest. So I think it's just, yeah, you're complete. You're not. No, it's complete opposite. Exactly. I think maybe that's why, because it's completely off base. Completely off base. But then I do that. I think I do that impression quite a lot. I think I've done it with Twigsy. I think I've done it with you as well, Twigsy, at some point, where I've done an impression of you and it's come out all pigeony. I've properly thrown my chin forward and given it some of this. I've got a YouTube channel. It's got 3,101 views. That's with subscribers. Oh, that sounds terrible. It actually sounds really gross coming out. I'm gonna have to stretch my neck after this, you know, because I feel there was one. I remember I went to a metal gig. Where was it? Oh, it was Skindred. I saw Skindred live, and honestly, the next morning, my neck was in so much pain because I forgot you got to warm up and warm down for metal shows, man. You really got to warm up and warm down. All up in your neck spaces, because the amount of bobbing you do, your muscles aren't ready for it. They're not ready for that kind of movement. And so, yeah, you really can hurt yourself. So stay responsible out there, guys. Stretch before you metal. New rule. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Stretch before you metal. There we go. I'm going to buy a water filter because the water is not, it's not great. It's not really, so great. It's okay, but it's not great. I want to, right, hang on. Oh, that's nice. I had on the podcast. This was a really. I'll tell you this now, right? This is actually massive change of subject because I read an email. This is a huge change of subject, but actually this was a talking point. So I'm on a podcast with a lady who's a hypnotherapist, and she was talking about. She's really interested in my topic, equality, all this stuff. And out of nowhere, we're talking about race, and she literally drops the N-bomb, like says it as in commentary, not in any kind of offensive term, but in commentary. And we kind of steered off the main focus of the conversation to talk about the fact that she felt comfortable enough to just say the word when she'd said, like, I've never ever actually said that outside of this conversation. And I don't know why I said it there. And we had to have a whole conversation on the episode about the fact that she said it and she felt comfortable about it. And I had to say why I took the conversation away from what she asked me. Because I'm like, it's interesting that we're talking about this and you felt so comfortable just to say it. And, it's the fact that you said it, probably feeling really comfortable, not realizing the impact it had on me and the impact it's going to have on the conversation moving forward. But she just dropped it. And I was like, oh, wow. And I was even like, it's funny because we all know that there are other ways that we can refer to certain terms. For example, racial slurs, very straightforward. It's right there, ready for us to know. We all know that term. So why would we need to feel the need to say the actual words? Because we get it, right? Any message is as good as received. But yeah, but it ended, the conversation ended really well. So I just read an email from her. It's just really nice. But of course, what I did was I was like, this is an example of why anti-racism is so important, and anti-sexism and anti all this stuff, because you can do this. I can call you up on it. You can apologize, as she did, and she really owned up, and she was like, oh my God. And she really held herself, didn't try to defend it and act like, she didn't say it or anything like that. And we were able to have a conversation about it. And I was like, see, now what I want to give you is this opportunity to experience this moment so that you can do this when you experience these things among your friends, among the people you're around. Because that's the point, right? That is the point. Someone says something bad, of course there's this room and space where someone could lose their mind and get really upset and and that's, of course, that's going to happen. You can't expect them not to. That's not fair. But if you have the opportunity to hear something that someone has said that they shouldn't say, and I'm not even talking about race here, like anything, and you want to have a healthy, mature conversation about it, you can call them out on it, see if they're willing to be held accountable for it, and see if they're willing to apologize for that. And if they are, then you've got the room to have that conversation. If they're not, walk away. Do not even leave it, because it ain't worth anyone's time. But yeah, and so it was a really nice moment. It's weird because, of course, I'd rather that she didn't say anything at all, but it was a very teachable moment in how that can take place. Just really good. So that's why I smiled at my phone. No, I did see your but you sent that while I was talking about Sam, so I wasn't going to just suddenly change the subject and be like, right, let's talk about Twigsy's broken chair, because I was trying to make a point about Sam here, who's not celebrating his wins. So I did see it, but I actually even pointed out that I'd seen it, and I literally pointed out that I'd seen the message, and I said I'd come back to it later. Don't worry, Twigsy, don't worry. I see all your messages, okay? But sometimes, again, I remember I said this before, right? A lot of messages can come through, and if I'm on a line of conversation and someone else is talking about something else completely different, I may come back to it later, because otherwise, the conversation's doing this and there's no flow. So yeah, getting into it. but I always give people shit in video games when I see stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. And the thing is, that's the point. Is it's and I'm going to talk about this one in the session next week, not with you guys. Sorry, with my own thing. In any case, if someone is not willing to hold themselves accountable, if someone no, I paused to read it. Don't worry. Yeah, if someone isn't willing to hold themselves accountable for something, then obviously that's going to bring us more pain, because we feel like there won't be any justice, and we feel like there won't be an opportunity to forgive. We won't feel like that our feelings are going to be mended because the other person hasn't understood what they did wrong. And unfortunately, not everyone is going to want to take accountability for their wrong actions, right? Not everyone's going to want to say sorry or go, oh, that was my fault, my bad, da da da. Sometimes they actually don't need to. Sometimes they actually don't have to, because sometimes a person is, of course, as we all know, the big offended people out there who get upset about everything. There are that group of people, and sometimes, it's like, that's not my fault that you are literally as sensitive as a wet paper bag. That is not my fault. That means you need to go and see a therapist so that you can work out how to be more resilient with how you respond to stuff, because otherwise this world will crush you. So please. And that's not me saying that I'm aware that I did something wrong and I'm going to say sorry for it. I'm saying that maybe the context upon which you're offended isn't really understood fully. And I'm guilty of that too. Sometimes, and that's the thing. Sometimes I hear some stuff and I'm like, let me just pause for a second and make sure I understand fully the context in which this stuff is being said. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my top and it may come across unfair. So let me just take a moment here, because it's definitely that. I think as long as we're having the conversations where we feel change can be made, because one thing that is exhausting, and it is exhausting, is trying to get people to change their mind when they clearly do not want to, and they're being obnoxious about it. It's not okay. Not okay. So good on you for calling out though, Sam. Good on you, man. Like, absolutely. I appreciate that. Go out there, let people know. Let them know it's not okay. Let them know it's not allowed. And the fact that guys do that as well, I think is cool. Because I think it's more often expected from from women and girls, which, you know, it's great still because girls will speak up about it. But I think because it's mostly perpetuated by guys, I think it's good that guys will. Yeah, right, exactly. I think it's good that guys will challenge other guys because usually guys will feel like they're in a safe space when they're around other guys and therefore will behave poorly more often. So when guys actually go, no, I'm not the one. You don't do this with me. Lets them know that actually there is a behavior that is not permissible by anyone, let alone just, you know, the person who's there offending. You know what I mean? So I think that's powerful that you do that, dude. Nicely done. Absolutely. Right. So hang on. I've got to go back. I'm going to go back now because otherwise we would actually talk about this forever. And I wouldn't get back to the comments that Twigsy was making about that Twigsy fell off their chair, broke their arm nearly and had to get some screws together, fix the chair. So the back of the chair literally snapped off. What were you doing in the chair? How did this happen? Talk about it. And actually, that's exactly what I'm paranoid about happening here because this, I'll show you actually. Hang on, let me stand up, right? And I'll show you. If I show you, you can't really tell. But basically this gap shouldn't really be there. I don't know if you could show you. No, I can't. Actually, it's clear on the other side. Hang on. There, so you can see it's starting to fall out a little bit and I could wiggle it like that. It's not great. And also there's a crack showing in the back frame. Hang on. Oh God, that's going to fall off. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, wait a second. I think I know what's wrong. Right. I figured something out. So you might be able to see. I don't think you can actually. There's no point in me doing this. There's a crack right there. Yeah, you can see that crack there. So that's falling apart. I recognize now exactly what's happened because I've just spotted that in the bottom, I can screw this in. But my Lord, those screws are basically coming out. They're not even in the damn chair. Right. All right. Bob the Builder. Can he fix it? Bob the Builder. Not right now. That's not even in this. This chair's just not screwed together properly. Well, guys, looks like I've got a little job to do after this live is over. I'm going to fix my chair. What a wonderful time. Okay, let me put this back because I need to sit down again. By the way, Sam, you missed it earlier on in one of the earlier episodes. If you go back to maybe the beginning, some of the first episodes I ever did, this room was actually the stage for a game of Pictionary and charades. It was an absolute shambles. I pretended to be a butterfly in one episode, and I was literally fluttering all over this room like an idiot. Great time. Hang on. That explains so much, though. I'm going to get the screwdriver and fix that because that's not good enough. Trampoline chair, right? It's terrible. The screw literally just dropped out, and I leaned over looking for my chair, looking for it. My chair tipped, fell on my arm. Oh, dear. Oh, excuse me. Well, it sounds like you're okay. It sounds like, you know, everything's all good. It sounds like you survived, which is great news. Did you say you fixed it as well? Did I miss that part? Hang on, let me have a look. Did you say you actually... So the Superman chair is holding by 2 screws. Oh, no, you didn't. You just said it was holding on by 2 screws. Right. Okay. Good. You're okay. Good news. So what are you sitting on now? Are you sitting on the same chair, Twigsy? Because that's not smart. That's not the smartest move. It's not the move we want to make, right? We don't want to sit on a broken chair, which I think that's like a really crap, deep quote, right? We don't want to sit on a broken chair. Gandhi. Do you know what I mean? Perfect. Beautiful. Hang on. Right. I'm going to respond to this email I've just been sent because the risks must be taken. Sit on a broken chair, pee into the wind, risk your health and life. Right. I'm going to stay here, but I'm just going to quickly respond to this because it was a really interesting email that I've been sent here, and I'm going to actually respond to it. But I'm going to keep you up here and continue to talk while I do this. That's great. Sit on a broken chair, pee into the wind. Eat the spiny side of a porcupine. Stomp on a hedgehog. Don't stomp on a hedgehog. My God, oh no, don't stomp on a hedgehog. No, that's not a great thing to do at all. I'm just doing a live video. I know I'm currently doing some work, but will be available again at, let's say, 1:45 p.m. Would you like to hop on a call? Okay, cool. Do you like the tippity tappities? I love it. You know what I love in some films when you're watching TV shows and there's a person at a keyboard and literally it just sounds like they're typing absolute nonsense because they're typing so fast. Hey, Janet, you reckon you could figure out where those files came from in the archives? Sure thing, Jet. Oh, it turns out that they were archived back in 1952. It's going to be pretty hard to get hold of them. Let me see if I can give it a go. I'm going to stop hitting buttons now because I nearly broke the damn thing. What's happened? Oh, God. What have I done? Oh, no. All right, let me just go back a little bit because I'm a little bit concerned that I've just caused a little bit of a ruckus. That glitched heavily just then, so I'm going to stop doing that. But the code has been leaked precisely. Oh man. Right, hang on. So I missed a bit. And my friend John said, before success, there must first be a great suffering. All right, John, chill out. Do you know what? We had this conversation, and I know we talked about this. We can come back to that because I don't like that. I don't like that sentiment. I know exactly what John's talking about, and it's a very good quote. And I think there's actually places where that makes a lot of sense, right? But I don't. It's not I disagree with it, and I totally understand the validity of it, but I just don't like it because it just preaches this idea that for us to get what we want, we have to suffer, which means there can be, if we don't think we've suffered enough, we put ourselves deliberately through suffering in the hope, and this is what's ridiculous, in the hope that we come to succeed out of it, instead of recognizing that we basically life is, simple but not easy, right? Remember we had that chat. Life is simple but not easy, and if we acknowledge that life is a challenge, and not because life is trying to crap on us and shit on us and da-da-da. It's just that we are constantly learning. We're constantly coming across stuff that we don't know yet and stuff that we're not aware of. So really what life is doing is go, here's a lesson for you to learn. Here's a lesson for you to learn. Here's a lesson for you to learn. It only becomes difficult when we choose not to learn from things. And when we choose not to learn from things, well, we have to kind of get that message sent to us time and time again through life going, here's the lesson that you didn't learn. Here's the lesson that you didn't learn. Here's the lesson that you didn't learn, until eventually we learn it, right? So life is simple but not easy. But the thing is, it's about the growth. It's about development, which means that if we were to make the best decision we could to learn from things as best we can, then actually, yeah, we're far more likely to get success out of that, But if we go with this idea that we have to suffer and it sucks and it's hard and blah, 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 then really we're not, I don't honestly think we're teaching anything to ourselves. And then of course we've got the idea that this actually is really bad, because it can make some people think that because their life is hard that they will become successful. But the thing is, without doing anything or learning anything or recognizing that actually life is only hard because we haven't learned anything or done anything or tried to develop ourselves, then we will not be successful. We won't be successful. Just because life is hard that doesn't automatically mean we're going to win from it. We've got to build on it. So I don't like that statement, but I understand why people think that, for sure. There's a whole website dedicated to making uninspiring, inspirational quotes. I'm wanting to know what that is. Hang on a minute. Uninspiring. Oh, hello. I've got caps lock on. Wow, I pressed a lot of buttons there. God. Actually, hang on. Have I still got... Oh, good. You'll be happy to know, Sam, that I've still got the UK keyboard set up after that ridiculous keyboard mashing session. Uninspiring quotes. Okay, here we go. This Instagram account only posts uninspiring quotes. Well, then show it to me. I see. Yeah. I mean, these are fun, but actually at the same time, I'm like, no, I don't like it. Sad and useless, the most depressive humor site on the internet. Oh, great. Oh, this is all just the same thing. Ugh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. What? I want to know where this site is. Whatever. I don't know where it is, but phew. What was going on in the house then, Twigsy? Share with us. Sam, are you still there? Also, where the hell's Abby and Ethan? Abby hasn't shown up for 2 days in a row, and I'm worried now. We need to find out where Abby is. Abby. Oi. Oh, you are there. Good. Yes, I'm here. Signing in. Hello. A sibling fight. Who won? Who was thrown against the ropes? Are you playing Space Engineers again? Right, I'm going to look at a video of this because I didn't get a chance to look at it properly yesterday when you mentioned it before. And I love a new game. You know what I started playing recently? Yesterday, in fact. No shame whatsoever. Not even a tiny bit of shame. I started playing Terraria because I used to play it on the Xbox 360 a while back, and I loved it. Just the simplicity of it all. Just so straightforward and simple, and yet mind-bogglingly infuriating. In fact, what did I do? This morning alone, I've got the settings on it so that every time I die, I drop everything that I have on my person, right? Now, I'm familiar with the kind of Dark Souls Bloodborne system. And in that game, when you die, you lose all the stuff, all like your I don't know, leveling up XP, if you like, the stuff you use to level up. And then if you don't get that stuff back and retrieve it from your death spot before dying again. So if you die on your way to picking up the stuff you dropped, it's gone forever. You lose it. It's gone. And I panicked because I died in this game. I dropped a lot of stuff. Gold, silver, weapons, armor, all sorts of things. And I went down. I went far down. I was far down, Sam, Twigsy. I was far down. I mined all the way down. And I'm picking up ore on the way, lead ore, silver ore, gold ore, spears, boomerangs, helmets, and chest plates, and the whole works. And then I got down. And then these bugger little spiders, bunch of them, just decided to wall walk all the way over to me and attack me without me realizing that I didn't have a torch set up anywhere. So basically, I opened up my weapon. Everything went pitch black because I forgot to put a torch on the wall to keep it light. I was just waving around maniacally, but little did I know that I was just getting ganked, effectively. I just got ganked underground, deep underground. So then I'm like, damn, I'm going to make my way all the way down there again. Now, I'd set up ropes and little steps and stuff so I could make my way back up again, you know? Or never go down a tunnel without setting up rope to get back out. Another inspirational quote for you there. Of course, you can write that one down. Dan Holly 2020. Forget about it. So I made my way all the way down. But then, of course, when you go down far, you know, it's not like the path is clear. You've got these ridiculously basic rubbish weapons that you get to have when you respawn. They're terrible. You don't have armor. You've got a pickaxe, a crap sword, and an axe, and that's it. Like, they're not good. And you have to make your way all the way back down to where you died to pick up the stuff. And of course, I get ganked halfway down because I don't have my armor, I don't have my stuff, I don't have my weapons, nothing. So I get ganked and I'm crying. I'm crying at 8:30 in the morning with my coffee because I'm thinking I've just lost everything. I've lost everything. Everything. Everything, Sam. I don't even know if anyone's commenting right now. And oh God, just the pain. The pain. The pain. But thankfully, they don't disappear. They don't despawn when you die again. But then this is the other foolish thing I did. Inspirobot. I'm going to check that out as well. Oh right. Oh, that's the thing. Sorry, I thought it was a game. Inspirobot. Hang on. We'll have a little bit of a go with that in a second. So I'm going to keep that up here. Inspirobot.me. Amazing. Okay, right. Yeah, no, I love Terraria as well. But yeah, so then what I did was I went all the way down. So the third time, I died the second time, went all the way down, picked up stuff on the way, then was very careful, making my way all the way back down to my X where I died, and then picked up all my other stuff. But then I had to stop because it turned out my inventory was full because I've been picking stuff up on the way down. So I had to drop things and pick things up and see what was more valuable. And then, like the idiot that I am, I have the potion to send me back home, so I could just go back home and drop everything off where it's safe and looked after and well. But no, what do? I get greedy and I see a little bit of gold I can mine right there, and I'm like, oh, let me just mine that gold, no problem. And then I forget the fact that I've got all this stuff on me, and I should have just gone back home. So instead, I'm mining the damn gold, and I'm like, oh, look what else is down here. I see there's a minecart track. Let me follow this down, and then I learn I can use the actual mine shaft thing. It's not Minecraft. What's it called? The mine trolley, and minecart, not Minecraft. Minecart. So I'm using the minecart and I'm like going down. I'm like, wee, woo, yeah, minecarts, woo. And that's where I find the spiders, actually, now I think about it, because I went all the way. How did I die the first time? Oh, well, that's it. I got hit by a boulder and died. I got squashed. That's it. And then I found the spiders. And it was not until I got killed by the spiders that I realized that I hadn't gone home. So I died and all of my stuff fell out of me. And I was like, so you know what I did? I did exactly the damn same thing again. I went all the way down to my stuff, picked it up, sorted out all the stuff that I didn't need, kept all the stuff that was valuable to me, then thought, right, I need to kill all these spiders and get them out of the way. So I went on killing the spiders, and then I continued mining because I found more gold, and I was like, well, while I'm here, I might as well mine more gold. This actually happened this morning. I am not joking. I mined more gold, and I found one of those TNT things, right? And I was like, oh, cool. Now, I was careful because I thought, don't die. No, we're not be silly. Obviously, this thing is a trigger. Obviously. So what we want to do is make sure we don't set it off, right? That's what we want to do. Don't set it off. So I'm not pressing the activate or interact button while I'm walking around this thing. I'm just trying to mine the gold because that's what I want. I want the gold, Sam and Twigsy. I just want the gold because I want the gold stuff. I want the gold pickaxe and I want the gold sword and the gold. I know it's not the best armor you can get, but I'm pretty sure that I need a certain type of pickaxe in order to pick certain bits of material. And right now I've got a silver one. I can't mine everything. I can't. There's glowy little purple bits that I can't get yet. And I want to find out to get them, but I want the gold. So I mining the gold. And then what do? I jump. Why do I jump? I don't know why I jump, but I jump. And guess what I land on? I jump up in the air and I land on the mother trucking detonator. And all of my stuff and the gold that I was mining rains all over the place. My heart is broken. I'm mad at myself for my own greed. I'm mad at the game. I'm just mad. And I can't remember how many more times that happened. I think it happened one more time. I can't remember what it was. I think I went down too far and I came across some new enemies that poison you. And it happened one more time. And then I was like, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this. I did actually retrieve all the stuff. So now what I know what I've got, I'm back at home right now with all the stuff that I picked up. So technically, what's ironic is I went down, collected a load of stuff. And then in the 4 times odd that I died, I didn't actually collect any new stuff, because I was so busy picking up the old stuff that I dropped from dying and then adding to it a little bit that actually I didn't get any brand new stuff. I just added on to the stuff I already had. So there was a pointless mining trip. But I was that greedy and bold and stupid. Yeah, I love Terraria. And can you get a live stream world? Do you know what? I might do that. I mean, I'd have to see if I can change my profile and stuff and get people to follow me. But that would be cool, actually. I see if I can get it going one time. Maybe one day in the week I can do a Terraria live and get people to follow that, you know, and then you can see. But I think I'd have to. The danger is, now this is honest, Sam, right? This is the serious thing. I don't want people having my PlayStation account name, right? I don't want people having that. So I'm going to have to figure out a way for me to be able to, you know, to make it work. Because if I set up a whole new account, I have to buy a whole new thing. But maybe I just suck it up and do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that would be, you're right. That would be cool. That would be very cool for me to do. I know I've got my old like gaming thing set up. Did I go live with it? I can't remember. Let me figure it out, Sam. I'll have a look. Because actually that'll give me an excuse to play more games. I'm not going to lie. In all seriousness, I'm going to come back to the Inspirobot in a second, Twigsy. I will, because I've got it on an open tab here. What was it? Yeah, one of the students I'm working with at the moment. And I'm not going to say who or anything like that, but you know, let's just say there's an issue with speaking up, right? There's an issue with being assertive and just speaking their mind and thinking things through. Now, they also are a gamer like me, and it turns out they also have Steam like me. And it also turns out they have Left 4 Dead like me. So every week, what we do is we sit down together for an hour and a half, and they are in control of the game of Left 4 Dead. As in, I'm a teammate, obviously, we're all human. I do not pick up a weapon. I do not heal myself. I do not pick up ammo. I do not pick up medikits. I do not pick up pills. I do not do anything apart from shoot zombies unless they instruct me to. And if they don't instruct me to, then guess what? I'm going to run out of ammo. Guess what? I'm going to die because I don't have a health kit. Guess what? I'm going to die because I wasn't told to heal. And it forces them to speak up and basically take charge. And it's actually working really well. We've been doing it for about 2 months. And yeah, every week, an hour and a half, we just play Left 4 Dead, but they are in charge. And it's great fun. So actually what I could do is that I would like to do that, you know. So let me look at that, Sam. I'll look at it and see what we could do, because that'd be awesome. That'd be really good fun. Right, Inspirobot. Let's take a look at this, guys. So I am an artificial intelligence dedicated to generating unlimited amounts of unique inspirational quotes for endless enrichment of pointless human existence. Well, so what you've got on there, all you need to reach the end of the rainbow is the desire to raise the dead. Thank you, Inspirobot. Feeling mindless? Mindfulness mode. What's this? Oh. Wait, is that moving? Is there sound? Oh my God, is there sound? I feel like there should be sound. Wait, 1 second. Hang on. Hello, Dexter. Oh, he heard me. He definitely heard his name. Did you hear on it, Dexter? Did you hear your name? Hello. Right. Okay, apparently there is no sound. Should there be sound? Oh, here we go. Jesus. Keep breathing.
Need to relax your pelvis.
Wait, sorry.
Keep your eyes closed.
Okay. I'm with it, Inspirobot.
Pay attention to how your stored up chi is synchronized with the temporal dimensions.
To be fair, to someone that makes perfect sense, but I have no idea what the hell. I don't know.
Stay focused on your breath.
That's normal. This actually might be a legit thing, though. I'm not sure now. I'm kind of like, oh.
Nobody is owned.
Arguable. I think the sex trafficking industry has a lot to speak on that. Keep on breathing. Sorry, stop interrupting. Are you meditating? Are we having a good time?
Unleashing the full potential of a ghost enables you to keep having an affair.
I can't pause it.
Modernizing new music gives birth to business.
That was a good one. Thank you, Trixie.
We have the power to make politicians apologize publicly.
We do. We do. Burn it to the ground. Eat the rich. All right, here we go.
Keep focusing on your breath.
Mm-hmm. Just
The mantra, existence is real. Existence is real.
Okay. This just reminded me of something that is actually super important. So I'm going to have to exit mindfulness mode because that obviously goes on forever and that's great. That is amazing. You're supposed to click the generate button. If you go back, it should be there. No. That's the mindfulness mode. I went to mindfulness mode because I was like, oh, but actually, no. But the funny thing is, it's supposed to annoy you by making you hyper aware of your breathing and shit. But that's not annoying. That's actually a proper process of meditation, is focusing on your breath. That is literally the point of meditation. So that, for some people who don't get that, that will probably be annoying. But actually, I practice this stuff, and literally focusing on your breath is literally the core base point of meditation. It's focusing on your breath, because when you focus on your breath, it takes your mind away from every other distraction. I think the reason that this is funny is because you're focusing on your breath, and then it says, I can't remember what it was. I loved it. The full manifestation of a ghost gives you permission to have affairs. Just brilliant. Yeah. Focus. Focus on relaxing your pelvis. I love it. Amazing. So yeah, I like that. That was good. Good share. Well played. But no, focusing on your breath is not, no. That I'll tell you now, that is genuinely a legit actual thing in fact, Twixie, you can go to my meditation playlist and literally I'll tell you in that, focus on your breath. That is a huge part of meditation. I think that's like the first thing they teach you, to be honest with you. Right, let's generate. Okay, here we go. Be wary of colleagues who are not afraid to agree with you. I like it. Yep, agreed. Absolutely. 100%. Let's do another one. Believe in the vision, not the illusion. I mean, that's just terrible. That's not it. No, exactly. They won't go there for meditation. They won't realize it. Bloody hell. Without reason to live there can be no prejudice. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that one, but okay, here we go. An eel is pointless. Amen. Do another one. When you chase the mainstream, you also chase power. Actually, you know what? That is far more profound than it probably intended and incredibly accurate. God, that's actually, that's grossly accurate. Now I think about it. And not in a good way either. Not in a good way. No. I mean, it's a different kind of power. It's a bad power. It's a bower. But I kind of want to keep that one. Where can I share this? Can I send it to myself? How do I save this one? Oh, right there. How do I can I save it? Can I save image? Yeah. And then I'll put it on my desktop. I'm going to save that one. That one's hits you right in the existential dread. Isn't there even the slightest possibility that a lot of luxuries turn out the way they do because of some butterfly flapping its wings somewhere? Again, but actually though, come on, Inspirobot. Like, this shit is deep, yo. This shit is deep, bro. I'd say, yeah, thank you, Twixie. Yeah, I got that one. So I'm gonna say I like that one. Did you just push the door open to get my attention? Hey, you. No, that's yo. Yo! What is that, though? Mm-hmm. Once I got one that said beauty can be dumb. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're like, speak on it, Inspirobot. Say more about that. Say it again. Oh, here we go. Animals of planet Earth work together for putting an end to mind control. Is that actually what you're doing here, mate? Because that's interesting that you jumped up just as I read that, because you're trying to stop me from doing a YouTube live feed where perhaps I'm being of some influence to the viewers and thus controlling their minds to think a certain way. You slay boots. Or did you just want a stroke? Which is more evident because you're rubbing your face against the desk. Are you pretending to be dumb? That's the neighbor just calling for someone. That's okay. Sometimes I just look at this cat and I'm just like, what are you thinking? I was just doing that just now. I got distracted. I was just looking at him like, what's going on in your head? What's going on up here? What's going on in this budum? What's going on in the budums of the doodums? I don't actually talk like this all the time with my cat. Anyway, we'll just move on quickly to the next quote here. Control the worst, expect a paycheck. Amazing. Don't you ever get tired of flexing? Right. Lie about suspicion. I mean, that sounds dangerously good fun. Next one. A diamond is just a river for the brain. Wow, these are, I don't. Oh. Smoking weed is not good behavior. That's it. That's it. That's the quote. There you go. Good. Only when you learn to understand the bright side of idiocy will you truly experience a happy life. Again, like, wow. That is absolutely wonderful. I love that. That's basically a long-worded way of saying ignorance is bliss. Love it. Love it. Love it. Brilliant. Big fan. Big fan. I'm going to go to Inspiro merch and see what's up here. And see they've got all these different mugs and there's a skateboard. Inspiro keyring. Yoga mat. Inspiro yoga mat. That's amazing. £103. Relax, guys. Are you sure about that? For a yoga mat. Let's take it easy now. Let's not get excited. All right. Take it very easy over there with your pricing. Where's Sam gone? Sam did not want to be inspired today. He was like, screw your bot. Screw your Inspirobot. I think it's dumb. We still haven't watched the Space Engineers video, which I thought you were going to watch, Dan, but you didn't. So I'm going to leave and I'm just going to wait until you're talking about someone else again. Well, do you know what, Sam? Inspirobot was honestly more fun at the time because I'm trying to find a video that gives me a good idea of Space Engineers without taking 20 minutes to explain Space Engineers. And it's hard work because obviously Space Engineers, here we go. Space Engineers is a big game and requires probably a lot of, explanations.
Your username is I suck 24/7. Oh, you know how I know you suck? Because you're dead.
Right.
What's that? Oh, uranium. Got uranium. Really? No way. Yeah.
I'm just watching one of those funny moments of Space Engineers. Oh, you're playing Rust now. All right, mate. All right, fine. You do you, man. Just don't tell us what you're doing. Just do it anyway. Just honestly. Humble my ass. Rust is. Oh no! Do you know what I keep thinking? When I hear Rust? I think of the game From Dust. I don't know if you played that. You too, Twigsy. I don't know if you played the game, but effectively, you've got these tribespeople who you need to help them get from A to B on this map, and you can pick up water and sand and move it around the map so that they have a way of getting from A to B. It's a very good game, actually. And I really enjoyed playing it because some of it got pretty wild. And some of the puzzles were quite inspired as well, I have to say. But yeah, I like that game from Rust, but from Dust. But Rust is not from Dust. Different thing.
Oh, you my hobby? Yeah, how much am I plus on? No, it's not. Oh, is it? Careful. Oh, you idiot. Look, there's through here. You can access the hatch. You just got to find the right bit. So there we go.
So you're going to have to take part of the assembler, I guess, through the...
No, this is fine. This is all the problem.
Can you get to it?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you get out of the way so I don't die?
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, I'm literally dying. Oh, I'm gonna miss.
I really don't understand the point of this game, but it just still looks like fun. The thing is, with these funny moments of games, they can usually sometimes actually just sell the game all by themselves. But I still have no idea how to play, honestly.
No, please.
After the universe comes the wind. Amazing.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it.
So yes, we do need to put oxygen and hydrogen in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh look, wait. Can we make it through? Like,
No.
we can.
Why does it keep doing this?
I hate this.
Yeah, I think it has like power cell.
I'm now just watching this all by myself, just enjoying it, really. I've got to stop because I'm still trying to figure out what the game is about and how it works and stuff. I'm assuming, Sam, you play it with other people. Is that right? You're space engineers. You play it with others. Is that fair to say? Would you say that's an accurate depiction of how it goes down? Would you say? Would you say? I did reply to that, didn't I? I swear I did. Oh God! Oh, that went into the wrong place. This is not junk at all. It's not junk. Okay, bye, Dexter. See you later. Thanks for being comfortable on my lap while I was not comfortable with you on my lap. That was great. I really appreciate it. Good times. Good times. Street life. Hang on. Sorry. Did I send it? I did send it. Okay, good. So, bit of information that took place outside my house here. Wait, hang on. Sorry. You start with nothing. You just got to farm and make ships and battle other people. And there are big clans and stuff. My cousin is insane in the game. And an 8-man clan. Okay, I mean, the clan size means nothing to me because 8-man, I don't know what that means. But cool. I mean, great. That sounds okay. So it's another kind of space survival type thing, but, more space-like. Yeah. Another one. Why shouldn't you make teachers become woke? I mean, technically, that's exactly my job. That is what I do outside of the college work is I make teachers become woke. So I think we should. Absolutely do it. Yeah, it's good. So yesterday I was chilling out, minding my own business. It was about 10 to 7 and there was a big commotion outside and someone got run up on outside my house. And there were two lads, and I've got it on video, but actually it got to the point where it was escalated to a stage where I cannot play said video. But yeah, some stuff went down. And I was actually more surprised because this area, generally, there's a lot of kids around here. It's very quiet. Everyone kind of minds their own, but are really friendly. Like my neighbor put the bins back in our front garden. And I was like, what is this place? That is the loveliest thing in the world. You didn't have to. You could have left my bins out there, sort your own bins out. But the fact that they put my bins away, I was like, what? Why are you so lovely? That's the loveliest thing. So then suddenly this event takes place yesterday. It was just a bit shocking because it's like this doesn't happen here. But these people rolled up and they were threatening this young lad because apparently he owed some money and he didn't have the money on him. And there was a bit of a fisticuff going on. Yeah, and it was like threats of violence and actual death. It's very, very dramatic. But I had to report it. I had to report it to the police because, of course, it looked a little bit familiar to me. The situation, not the people. I've never seen them before in my life. But the situation looked and sounded a bit familiar to the kind of work that I had been involved in. So I was like, I'm going to have to report this. So I had a long conversation with the police officer, sent them the video. But the thing is, the video I recorded was intended for my partner. So they've got a video commentary of me talking while doing a bit of curtain twitching. and so on. So the police are going to sit there watching this video while I'm going, oh, Oh, got positive ID on these people. And oh, there we go. There's the car driving off. And then at the end is going, drama. We love to see it. that's how I signed off the video. So, oh, good old police work, eh? It's great stuff. It's a good time. Right, I need the toilet, so I'm gonna have to go because I'm gonna mute it this time. Because Sam, what you'll learn is that apparently, before I would think that maybe what was it I did before? How did I do it before? I can't remember. Oh, that's right, because I didn't have a microphone. This is great, Sam. You missed the best of Dan's Den in a way, but I would say this is really the best because I learned from my mistakes. I didn't have a microphone that worked at a time, so I'd have to wait for the microphone to arrive. And in the meantime, I was plugging my headphones into the PC, thinking that was the mic, right? Thinking that was going to make it work and it'd be fine. But alas, no. I don't know where the microphone is. I think it was probably in the camera. So, oh, what a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, you're right, because I don't see it as 69. I see it as 109. So, yeah, but we'll make sure we point that out every time. I mean, I don't know what the hell we'll do, but we'll probably celebrate Sam style. We'll just be like, woo! And then go back to whatever we were doing. Isn't that right, Sam? Yeah? Yeah? Is that about right? Does that sound about right? Yeah? Woo! Yay! Look at me succeeding in life and growing and doing great things for myself. All right, cool. So who puts cheese on their crackers? Anyway. Yep. That's what I do. That's me. Oh, what was I going to say? It's gone. Oh, damn it. I got distracted. Yes, Sam. So basically, I would put my headphones in, not realizing the microphone was not actually muted. And then my toilet's like right here. I'm in an ensuite. So the toilet's right there. And I would use the toilet and everything, come back and think that no one could hear. But allegedly, everyone could hear. And everyone could hear everything, Sam. Everything. And that's not intended. That's not what this live is for. That's not what I started YouTube for. I did not want that to happen. It's humiliating, it's embarrassing, and it's downright unprofessional. But I changed my ways. Oh God, I really need to clean this. I changed my ways. So yeah, I had to make sure I did it properly. Hang on, I might wait. Let me just see if I can make sure I do this properly because I'm about to screw everything up. My mouse is in dire need. Oh, that is gross. Oh no, what am I doing? Ah! I haven't activated Windows yet. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, finger crap. Oh Lord, that is. What are you doing? Why are you opening up Skype? Stop it. You know what I should do? Take the mouse out and then clean it. Honestly, I'm tired, guys. Like I said, I've been up since up kind of on and off from what time did I say? 9:30? No, 3:30. So yeah, just give me a second. Just tired. Oh, it's so rank. In fact, you know what? Your whole thing is just getting wiped down because why not make radiation real? I think Inspirobot's planting some really nasty messages into our minds, and I strongly suggest you stop using it. It sounds like Inspirobot's got its own little game plan in play, and I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's good for us. Oh no! Can you take the clicky bit off the mouse? How do you do that? And how do you get into that bit? I know that's going to need a big old clean as well. Are you enjoying this? Watching me clean out my mouse? I don't want to show you because I'm really embarrassed about it. Honestly, I read a story about how this girl who's in her mid-20s is dating another guy who's a bit older, and apparently he had not washed himself for 2 whole months, and this was during quarantine. And what was his reason? What was his reason for not washing? This is it. And what's weird is that I heard this story on a podcast as well as in a separate occasion, the same story on Twitter. And I don't know if they were 2 individual cases or the same case because they were far too familiar to be the same case, but it was too much of a coincidence that they both come my way within the kind of space of a week. But 2 things that were wholly wrong with the whole situation excuse me, was one, this guy hadn't washed himself for 2 months, and his excuse for not doing so was, I'm not going anywhere, as if to say that basically the only reason to wash is if you're leaving the house, which is vile, because I would hate to think about the crud and crumb that's sitting on that man's body right now. I would hate to think in all of the crevices, in all of the spaces of that person, of that human. If you think about all the gross things that you partake in on a day-to-day basis and think that that person has not thought to put any kind of soap or detergent or anything on them to wash it off for 2 months, that is foul. That is foul. And then wait for it. I'm not going to the toilet right now. I'm not doing that right now. And then, right, not only that, but the girl was like, am I overreacting? Am I overreacting about the fact that this is gross? And I'm like, are you overreacting? What do you mean, are you overreacting? You've got a stinky boyfriend who will not shower because he's not going out, yet he's accepting the fact that you have to live with him, and he doesn't seem a problem with that. He doesn't seem to care. Dumped immediately. Dump the whole man, take the whole man and dump them all the way in the sea, throw them away. The man is trash because, I mean, he probably smells like trash. Throw him away. Throw the whole man away. Just get rid of him. No, not having it. Disgusting. Am I, you know what? Like, ugh, am I overreacting? Come on. Where are your standards? You know, I mean, I feel like maybe I'm being a bit harsh here because I don't know the whole story, but still, how can you ask yourself, am I overreacting to someone who hasn't washed in 2 months? And literally then when challenged on it, will actually justify and be like, not just be like, oh yeah, let me just have a shower right now. Let me just wash myself right now. No, well, I'm not going anywhere. So basically I'm happy being stinky and dirty and filthy. Oh, it makes me wretch. It's disgusting. It's absolutely vile. Sorry, everyone. You're just looking at my shoulder now. It's because I'm trying to... I don't know. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I don't actually know which way this thing's supposed to go in. I'm now going to wipe down my keyboard because I've suddenly gone into cleaning mode. So I'm going to do that as well. Yeah, so foul. Foul. Not okay. Disgusting. How dare people like this go out here, you know, just not washing, not cleaning themselves when they have the means to. That's the difference. I would be sympathetic if, like, you know, the shower's not worked for 2 months, or they, you know, they live in, you know, poverty and they're struggling financially and stuff. I would get that, because I mean that's a legitimate thing, right? That is a thing that happens, and I totally respect that and I get that. But you're telling me that you've had the opportunity to clean your body every single day. You woke up and you had the opportunity and the option to brush your teeth, clean yourself, clean the crumb, the scummage, the grossness off of your person, and you made a conscious decision not to. Why? Because you're not leaving the house. Well, guess what's building up in your house, friend? A whole bunch of really, really gross stuff. And actually, I'm looking at my keyboard right now, and I want to retch again because it literally looks like I just went mining into my own ear. How does this stuff get on here? Yeah. Excuse me, everyone. I'm now going to just do this. Okay. Keep the quotes coming, Twigsy. Keep them coming. So Rust, Sam, is a more survival-based game. I understand. As in, like, you really do start from scratch, like with twigs and trees and stuff, and then you've got to... What's the ultimate goal of Rust? What is it? Because all I understand is it's just a survival game. That's it. I don't know what the goal is. Because obviously in survival games, usually, you know, the point is that you survive, but survive what? What are you surviving exactly? What is it you're looking to survive from or with? Is it to build a civilization? Is it to survive, just have fun? Okay, so, like, you just survive as long as you can. I mean, I'm guessing, like, when you die, that's it. Basically, you succeeded and failed all at once. So, yeah. Why not put our reproductive organs inside trees? Why is that one cursed? What? I'm trying to think about it. Why not put our reproductive organs inside trees? Oh, because then we'll get more trees and trees breathe oxygen. Is that what you're saying? Is that the purpose? Is that what you're suggesting? Ooh. Or are you suggesting that they're talking about basically having sex with trees? Because when it says our reproductive organs, I'm thinking, well, you can't really put, you know, a woman's reproductive organs inside a tree. That wouldn't make sense. Oh, I'm really going to town on this now. Because I'm just spotting all of these bits and bobs, and it's just making me feel a bit uncomfortable. So I'm just making sure that I am being thorough. Just PvP. Okay, fair enough. So I see. So there's like one big server that you join, and then you just kind of are in this server in this space with a bunch of other people. Do you know what it reminds me of? Which a game I really enjoyed was it didn't last very long. The development kind of went about and then just sort of died in the water. But it was a game where you played it's like a prehistoric person. Well, no, sorry, you were a person surviving during the kind of Jurassic period, but it was a fake Jurassic period, so the animals weren't kind of real per se. But you could like ride dinosaurs and stuff, but it also had that element of survival with it. I can't remember. Stomping Ground. It was called Stomping Ground. That's right. And I really enjoyed that. But again, it was like yours, like Rust. It was kind of like, you know, you just survive, really. And I think there was either a co-op element to it. I can't remember how they worked, but either it was co-op or it was just PvP. You just kill each other. But I can't remember exactly how that worked. Hello, person who joined. Oh, they've gone again. Never mind. Forget it. Don't worry. I can't stop cleaning now. I need to take all the keys out and wash them properly because that, oh my God, that is so foul. Okay, well, there you go. We're learning a lesson here. Clean. Right, I'm going to mute and then go and use the restroom because I also need to wash my hands. Let me pop this keyboard back in. I can't remember which way it went in. Oh, no. What am I going to do? Oh, no. Right. Is that right? Did I get it the right way around first time? Did I? Did I win? I did not win. Okay. Did I win this time? Let's see if I won this time. I won that time. You know, with USB plugs, you know, 50-50, and you always get it right the second time, which I immediately think one of you is going to disagree with. I'll be right back. I did have fun. Thank you very much. I had a good time. You know, it's always nice relieving yourself. Oh, I didn't put that in the bin. The cloth it's not even white anymore. I didn't put it in the bin. Hang on. Sorry. Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross, my friend. It's so gross. Why? Why is so gross? Who left? Someone left. What time have we got? Hang on. You've got 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes left of this video, and then we call it a day until Thursday because I'm in college tomorrow. Just heads up, all right? I'm in college tomorrow, so Thursday. But what have we got left? What have we got? Oh, actually, wait. Hang on. The quotes. So you were sending them over. Don't you ever get tired of flexing? That one actually was like, Mainstream media is 10% greed and 90% ignorance. That is a good one. That is a very good. These quotes, I feel like they're not necessarily uninspiring. They're just like really privately, no, what's the word? Subtly, very woke. That's yeah, interesting. Some of them anyway. Right, why wouldn't you make teachers become woke? I saw that one. You're about to turn into a bugger. Okay. Why make radiation real? An iPod will always be an iPod. A person will always be a person. Yeah, totally. I'm 14. This is deep. Absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that the reason? I didn't see that comment, Trixie. Sorry, I just basically railed you for about 5 minutes. Like, sorry. Well, no, you say used to, so I'm glad that you changed since then. And this is an argument I had with my partner because she was like, "Oh, I will, Sam. Absolutely, I'll tell them I said her." The conversation with my partner where but fair enough, like they reckon that this person has got like, you know, depression and stuff like that, which is a fair guess, right? However, the problem is there's an easy route we can take where if someone behaves out of line with what is considered a social norm, we automatically assume that there's a mental health issue going on, when actually it could simply be that a person has learned that behavior and it's got nothing to do with their mental capacity whatsoever. Right? And their behavior could lead to depression, yes, but their behavior is not because of their depression. That's a very different thing. I think we want to be careful about how we judge things because, you know, she wasn't being like judgment, like she wasn't being harsh about it. She just said, "Oh, he's probably depressed." And I was like, that's too easy though. Like maybe he was, yeah, but it's too easy. Just because someone's doing something that isn't, again, considered a social norm, even if it is very gross. And I think this is it, because I've also become aware, over the last year, I have become so aware of the number of people out there. I will, absolutely. I've become really aware of the number of people out there who don't wash their hands with soap, who don't shower more than once a day, or even once a day, as just the norm, literally as the norm, who don't think to like wash their legs, for Christ's sake. There are people out there who think that just letting the soap run down your legs in the shower is adequate. It is not adequate. Wash yourself. People who don't wash between their toes, people who don't literally wash like their hair properly or like the whole of their face, people who don't wash the crack of their butt. Like, these are social norms that we are not taught. And the idea that it's because of depression or sorry, I pressed the mute button. It's too easy. It's too easy. So actually, I would say, yeah, it's just, we just got to learn differently. That's all. As long as we learn differently. Oh, my keyboard's all shiny and clean now. I love it. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I did that for a second. I don't even know what button I pressed. What did I press? Hang on. No, it wasn't that. What the hell button did I press? I have no idea what I did. But oh well. Yeah. Yeah. So just pick up on that. What else? What were other quotes that you had? Why not put your reactor in the tree? Yeah, you did that one. Yeah. No, exactly. You got to wash your butt. Wiping your butt is not enough. It's one, it's dry. B, there's not like soap invisibly ladled over a toilet tissue. You've got to wipe and scrub your butt. Like, come on, people. Otherwise, you end up walking around with crusty butt. And I hate to bring this to your attention, but there are videos of people actually picking their butt. Oh God, the thought alone of it. People with their hands down inside their pants, digging with their fingers at the nuggets, the dried out crusty nuggets that have stuck to the hairs on the butt or the skin on the butt. And just, but okay, no, I will stop because it's making me feel sick as well. But that's why we have to wash, people. This is why we've got to wash. And it's not about depression. It's not a mental deficiency. It's literally just letting people know that, hey, guess what? This stuff, stop doing it. It's not nice. It's not pleasant. Stop it. At least if you're going to do it, make sure that you wash your hands regularly and your body regularly. That's the point. Regularly. Just make sure you use the soap all over, all over. There should not be a part of your body that you cannot scrub, that you cannot wash. Because if there is a part of your body that you will not wash, then I'm sorry, but it's gross. It's gross. I don't care what, even if it's your shoulder, like right there, I just don't wash that bit. Well, that bit is going to get, stuff on it. Clean the whole thing. Armpits, ears, butt crap, gooch, the whole damn thing. Get it all cleaned. Clean it. Clean it. And that, actually, perfect. That's it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how, that, everyone, is how we finish. Because that is how we avoid not being part of the peak. And that's why we put this hashtag down. That's why we dab it out to let people know that we are not tolerating people's nonsense with regards to picking their buttholes and not washing their cracks and not washing their hands with soap and not showering on the regular at least once a day. At least once a day. At least. Please. Please. Everyone, this has been wonderful. Thank you very much for joining today. Again, I won't be here tomorrow, but I mean, I might do a little quick video. I might, because obviously I can go live on my phone, and that would be fun. But if not, then I will see you all on Thursday. Until that time, have the most magnificent 24 to 48 hours, and I'll see you all soon. I could steal Thomas Sanders' quote and call everyone guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I like it. I think still I think everyone, but that's nice. Don't get me wrong, that is nice. I think everyone is, just everyone. I said ladies and gentlemen for so long growing up that it's still part of me that I know is not inclusive as a term. And of course, I could say, well, I mean everyone, but then people will know I'm not talking to them, right? So I'm just trying to think, but also, I appreciate that Thomas Sanders says that, but maybe Thomas Sanders' character allows him to say that. Whereas me, I feel like it could come across from me and people who don't know me and what I'm about, that could come across quite patronizing. Like you, Tweety, could probably be like, cool, yeah, because it's Dan. But if new people heard that from me, I feel like that might be a little bit like, might be a bit patronizing. But I'll appreciate it and I'll remember it for sure. And I'll keep hold of that, because maybe when there's like a genuine norm of, people saying that and people understand me better out there and things like that, then definitely. But yeah, thank you. I'll take that with me. No, seriously, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Because anything that allows me to stop saying, ladies and gentlemen, would be good. Because what I want to do is say ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, and that just feels really dismissive. And I don't like it. I really don't like it, because I'm like, oh, ladies and gentlemen, and then the afterthought. Do you know what I mean? It's just really not pleasant. It's really, and again, it's patronizing and condescending. So I want to make sure that I'm inclusive when I say it. Like, I really like everyone. Hello, everyone. Good day, everyone. How are we, everyone? Y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, and y'all. All y'all. But no, I'll remember that. Thank you. Right. Okay, I'm going to go. Guys, have a great day. I'll see you all in a couple of days. Maybe tomorrow. We shall see. All right. Much love. Bye-bye.